Hello, today we are going to look at how to insert data or record into a table. So after creating your table, you have to populate it with your data. So this is the command to insert data into a table. So you type insert into, then you write the name of the table. So for this example, we have been using student as the name of the table. So if this is the command that we use to create the table, so the name of the table is student, and these are our attribute: ID, first name, last name, middle name, and email address. So if you want to populate the table with the data, so you write the code insert into, then you bring the table name, then you open your bracket, then you type the attributes. So we have ID, first name, last name, middle name, then email addresses. So the first attribute, then you bring a comma. So ID, comma, first name, comma, last name, comma, middle name, comma. Then the last one is the email addresses. Then you cross it. Then when you count down, you type in the values. So the value for ID, then you type any ID number you want to give. Then the first name. So maybe the first name you want to use Sarah. Then last name, maybe you want to use John. Then middle name, maybe you want to use Ya. Then the email address. So let me edit this one and make it sya@gmail. So pay attention here. So this is the ID. The data type is of number. So or int. So that is 13. Then first name. The data type is varchar. So Sarah. So this one you can either use double quote or single quote. Then you bring your comma. Then last name. Then you type the last name in single quotation or double quotation. Then you bring your comma. Then middle name. Then the middle name should also be in single quote. Then you bring your comma. Then you type the email address. So this is the email address. So the email address should also be in single or double quote. So if you want to use single quote, you use it throughout. If you want to stick to double quote too, then so when you are done, then you highlight this command, then you click on execute all. Then you go to the database structure. Then you select the table. Then you click on browse data. So you see that the second person that we have inserted, the ID is 13. This is the first name, last name, middle name, and email address. So if you want to insert another one, you can. So let's add another one. So the next person, maybe the ID is 20. Then the first name is Paul. Then the last name is Bedu. The middle name. So maybe the person is not having middle name. So you leave this place blank. Then you type the email address pbedu@gmail. So pay attention here. Here, the person that you want to insert his record, he is not having any middle name. And when we created the table, we said that middle name, the constraint is not now, it's not there. So here, because we did not put any constraint here, you can leave middle name empty. So when you come to the insertion of the record, so we have insert into student, then ID, first name, last name, middle name, and email address. So the ID is 29. Then the first name is Paul. The last name is Bedu. And the middle name, the person is not having middle name. So you just type the single quote, space, single quote, then you bring your comma. Then you type the email address. So let's run this code and see. So you select it, then you click on execute. Then you go to database structure. Then you select the table. Then you click on browse. So when you come here, you could see that the ID is there, the first name is there, last name is there, the middle name, because the person is not having middle name, it has left the space blank. Then this is the email address. So this is how to insert data into a table that you have created. So we are saying that the command to insert a table is insert into. Then you write the table name, you open your bracket, then you type the attributes or the column heading. So these are the attributes. Then you close it. Then you type values. So make sure the data type also matches. So this ID, the data type was integer. So you make sure you put the integer value here. First name, the data type was varchar. So this varchar. Then last name, the data type is varchar. So you make sure that all the data type that are varchar, you put them into either single or double quote. So let's do one with double quote. So maybe here the ID is 34. Then the first name is Peter. Then the last name is maybe Yabua. So we want to try the use of single double quote. Then let's leave this place blank, then the email address is pyeboa@gmail.com. Okay, so insert into student ID, first name, last name, middle name, email address. Then the ID is 34. First name is Peter. You bring comma. Last name, Yeboah. You bring comma. Middle name, the person is not having middle name, so quotation space, double quotation space, double quotation. Then you bring your comma. Then the email address, double quotation. Then you terminate it. So let's run this one and see. Then you click on execute. Then you click on database structure. So you select your table and click on browse. So you see that it has inserted the record into our table. So 34 Peter Yeboah. There's no middle name. Then this is the email address. So this is how to insert a data into a table. So we are saying that to insert data or record into a table, you use the command insert into. Then you write the name of the table, you open your bracket, then you list the attribute names or the column headings. Then you cross it, then you type values. Then you make sure that your attribute names correspond with the data type. So this ID, the data type that we use was int. So you make sure the number you type here is an integer value. First name, the data type is varchar. So all varchar should be in either double quote or single quote. Then you bring your comma. So you follow it. When you are done, then you highlight it and run. So this one we have already run it. So let's try and run it again and see what will happen. So let's run it. So have you seen? Because we have already 34. We have already inserted ID 34. So there's no way the system will allow us to insert the ID 34 again. Because when we were creating the table, we said that the ID is a primary key and it shouldn't be null. So because it is a primary key, it will not allow duplicates. So that is why when you want to run it again, it will give you this error. So when you go and you want to check it, you see that there's no way the 34 will be repeated. So this is how to insert data or record into a table. Thank you.